right, here we are. Season 1, Episode 3. Got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. It's going to be a good show. Lots of excitement. Let's make sure that you post comments so I can see who is in the room. Where's my thing? Just trying to find stuff here. Oh, Mark Mueller watching. Yes, good. How's it going, Mark? Everything good out there in Toronto? You're not freezing to death? Weather's been pretty good here, actually. The last couple of days, stopped raining. Fuck, it was brutal. It's like raining like cats and dogs. So tonight we're going to talk about all sorts of stuff. We got the news. Lots of crazy news happening, that's for sure. Bob Saget died. That was a bummer for sure. You know, it's nonstop comedy death these days. I used to do Bob Saget, yeah. I used to do dead people jokes. That was my back in the day, my go-to. What was one of my last ones? Sad news in comedy. What's her name? Joan Rivers passed away. But they released her autopsy. You know what they found? Yeah, parts of her died 10 years ago. But yeah, I stopped doing the dead people jokes because I just can't keep up. There's just so many dead celebrities. They just keep fucking dropping like flies. So this week's whiteboard is still jobs because I haven't found a job yet, which sucks. I did do an interview and did a couple interviews. It's actually pretty interesting how I've had 2 interviews now where they've asked me about typing. And I'm always like, well, I know where home row is. And both times the person interviewing had no fucking clue what home row was. It's just kind of like, you're asking about a very technical thing and you don't even know about it. I just thought it was funny. It's like these people. It's just like, come on. If you're going to ask about something, know about it. But the topics, like this week's goal, though, is 5 YouTube subs. Problem is with YouTube is it's really hard to get people to come back to your show. So I'm telling anybody who's watching the show, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter, like the show on YouTube. Because another thing, too, is if you comment via YouTube, I can actually see it on the platform that I'm using. Right. So nobody else out there. Come on. It looks like I only got 1 viewer. Come on. I don't want to get right into the show here until we got some people. But, one thing I do want to discuss, why I called the show Smart Guns, is that recently there was a big press release about guns that have computer applications in them. And like this has happened a lot. Oh, something weird happened. My signal. It's happened a lot in my comedy career. Is that I've written a joke. Hold on, I'm getting some text here. What's going on? Elon Musk. Birds are myth. Yeah, fuck off. I set my I get notifications when Elon Musk posts, so I can check my my shitcoin portfolio and see where they're going, because usually you post something and they go up, but lately he's posted stuff and nothing's happened, so he doesn't really have that much control on the crypto market. But Shiba did go down quite a bit and then came back up. Everything else was tanking, but Shiba held its own, But back to what I was saying about the spark guns and my career as a comic. Well, my non-career as a comic is that I've written jokes that, like, years later become actualities. So the smart gun thing is basically it's a gun that's computerized, so you can, it can do fingerprints and all that stuff. But like 8 years ago, I did a whole bit on smart guns, and even before they were actually called smart guns. And I'll be playing that later, shortly here. But I did another joke about, well, I'll tell you the premise here. There was a university in the UK did like a year-long study to show that the potential for self-driving cars to actually turn into self-driving brothels. And I did that joke like years ago, saying, my joke was cabbies were all bitching about Uber. I said, well, you just get the app. It doesn't matter. And 5-6 years from now, you're all going to be replaced by hookers. No one really understood that joke. And then all of a sudden, it didn't take me a year and a university to do it, but it was pretty funny. But, the whole smart gun thing, when I originally used to post it, a lot of people were gun-toting nuts, were kind of like, totally against smart guns and stuff. And, against my jokes about smart guns. The smart guns weren't even a thing when people were bitching about it. But it's just funny that 8 years later, now it's a big deal. People are posting stuff that are very similar to my jokes about it. So I'm going to just play a little section. Have that queued up. Give me a second. You don't need this anymore. So yeah. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I got to get a technical person for all my technical shit. Okay. Share screen. I'm going to mute myself here for a second. It's crazy in the States. Everybody, lots of killing, cops killing people, people killing people. It's getting out of control. What they need to do is have a guns for crack exchange program. So basically, you trade in your guns, you get a bunch of crack. You would have no guns anywhere in a matter of days. Guns, they're badly designed, though. They're so loud that you actually have to get a second device to make it quieter. It's like if I bought a toaster that was screaming loud and someone said, well, you got to get a silencer for your toaster. I'd say, well, you're crazy. Guns are badly designed. What they need is a gun that, so when you fire it, it takes a picture of the guy shooting and a picture of the person getting shot. So if you want to solve the crime, just look for the guy who's got one eye closed, or the guy that's going like this. He didn't do it. But you have to combine that with like smart bullets, right? So when you get shot, it tells the gun to upload a picture to your Facebook, and it says, oh my God, this fucker just shot me. But you have to have the I just got shot app, of course. So there you have it. That's the bit that I did back then, 8 years ago. And now they're actually got the guns now. All right, any comments? I'm not seeing any comments anywhere. What's going on? I need the audience here. Comment. Let's see if I got anything here in comments. Nothing in comments. Who's watching? Nobody on Twitter. And my, what the hell? Something's going wrong with my YouTube thing. Oh, yeah, no notification. Oh, yeah, Elon Musk. All right, so, that was the gun joke that everyone's talking about, but not the joke, but the actual guns. I think the gun nuts don't like it because it's just another way to track them all. I don't know. But we did have a submission to the show for whiteboards. I've been telling everyone to bring in their whiteboard pictures, and we'll critique them on the show. So here I'm going to pull up one. It was our first one. It's from my, I'm not going to say the person, But this person definitely has some goals this year. Here we go. So, 2022, retire. Wow. I wish I could retire. Buy a new phone. Oh, that's interesting. I have a new phone that I just got. Interesting. Pay off your car and do comedy. So this person is a comedy person, right? So a lot of jokes, does comedy. Buying a new phone, yeah, that's a good one. Retiring. I was noticing though with the pictures you sent to me, it looks like your whiteboard is on the floor, and I think that's just it's not a good place. It's got to be up. This way, you can write at it at eye level. But and if you can tell, I can also tell it's on the floor because you can tell by the angle of the marker lines. They are being written at a higher level. I know this because I look at these things. All right. So there we have our whiteboard. Wow. No action today here on the site. I'm gonna have to get a co-host or something just to talk to people. Oh, comments. Okay. Woohoo. Who's commenting? How do you retire and do the 3 remaining things? Yeah, good point, Tom. Tom Sheehan, he is a friend of mine. Wow, going way back on that. Probably, I guess, elementary school. But yeah, how do you retire? I'm going to have to ask this person that. Well, the phone you can do without, it's easy to buy a phone, but yeah. Paying off your car. It's a tough one. But yeah, when you're retired, you don't really need to drive anywhere. I've never had a car my whole life. Yeah. People talk about their whole life would fall apart if they lost their car. I'm like, man, I can do that shit. Sleep, no car. But so how's the weather there in Alberta, Tom? Tom Sheen, he lives in Alberta, I believe. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I think last time I did, he was there. Seems pretty cold in Alberta. I couldn't handle that. Well, it's like Ottawa. Ottawa's cold too, but never know. Might end up moving back to Ottawa one of these days. It all depends on the whiteboard. Looking for jobs. It was funny today. I was applying for one job. Oh, it's been frigid, but now 10 degrees. Okay. 10 above is actually pretty good. It's not too bad. But, it gets into like minus 40. I think the last time I was in Ottawa it was like minus 60 with the wind chill or the feels like bullshit. Feels like. That's what the temperature already is an indication of what it feels like. I don't know why we need an add-on to that. Yeah, this job I was applying for, I'm not going to say what it was, where it was or anything, but it's basically a high security job. So I applied for it, but the first thing they do is they want you to give up a bunch of information for a security pass. And I'm like, whoa, wait, it's like, don't even have the job. This is just a, so I stopped the application process, and then like next day I get an email saying, "Oh, you didn't finish." I'm like, okay, whatever. The next day after that, I get another one. Oh, you didn't finish. So I emailed them back. I said, look, I've been in jobs where I've done security, like security checks, where I passed, Interpol. I passed for the Olympics, and I used to paint apartments that were not apartments, but offices for the RCMP. So I had to pass the test for that. But, I already had those jobs before I passed the test. But so I said, kind of asking for, to do a security check it's like you're. But I emailed them back. I said this to them. I said it's like you're texting your blind date to see if they're bringing condoms before you even pick the restaurant you're gonna have dinner at. So I sent them that in an email. I don't think I'll get the job, but it's just like, come on, like you're asking for a full on security fucking thing. You haven't even fucking read my resume yet, Jobs, come to Alberta. Jobs will be booming in the coming years. Yeah, no, Alberta's always been kind of good. It seems like, looking back in retrospect, when I was like probably 18, had I gone to like Alberta, I'd probably have a house and a family and kids now, because it was booming. I remember back when I was 18. But, I went to Montreal, became an artist. Yeah, good plan. 3 weeks of minus 30, Tom. Wow. Brutal. That is brutal. No, you never know. I might be heading out to Alberta, looking for a job. Who knows? So yeah, that was the guns segment of I was talking about guns. People steal. It's not really stealing your jokes. It's when culture steals your jokes. That's even weirder. But I do have some jokes I pulled out. I always have a joke segment here. Where was the one I wanted now? Okay, here we go. So last time I did a live comedy show in Ottawa, I did this as a new set. I was trying to go clean. That was my idea. Go clean and, basically, it can't all be filthy. Hold on a second. Let me just switch something here. Boop. All right, jokes. So I did a side project during COVID where I was doing, I was trying to challenge myself to write clean and food jokes about food. So here we go. What did the rich Italian meatball drive? A Lamborghini. I'll hold for the laughter. Okay. A road raging Mexican burrito was mad because a Jamaican jerk chicken just cut him off. And it's not racist if you're joking about food, just so you know. Not racist. Not a racist joke. It's a joke. This one I might get canceled for. What did the cow tweet after the farmer milked her? What did the cow tweet after the farmer milked her? Hashtag Mo2. Okay. Here we go. This one, I'm not sure people will get it. It's a geographic one. What do millennial snails drive? They drive an S-car to go. Anybody laughing at that? Come on. Let's have some funny jokes here. Oh, Tom liked that one. Okay, liked. Good. Okay. Next joke. Let's see. This one I wrote during right in the middle of COVID. What did the loaf of bread say to the peanut butter? Let's go to a super spreader event. Okay. This one got my best laugh at the last show. It really did. People went nuts on this one. How come the orange couldn't fit into her yoga pants? Because they were Lululemons. Okay, here's another one. Trying to keep it clean, keep it all clean. What did the squirrel say to the squirrel dominatrix? Kick me in the nuts. That got a good laugh too. I closed on that one. I closed with that one on in Ottawa. Right, Tom, like those jokes. I have another joke segment coming up, a little more filthier than that, that's for sure. But I would like to, I have a segment called "A Word from Someone Else's Sponsor." Not a word from my sponsor, someone else's sponsor. So here we go.
Hi, my name's Mark, and I'm here to sell you this red brick for all your building needs. Why choose brick? Features include that it offers that lasting, classic, elegant look, and it's been proven to add up to 6% more to a building's resale value. It's virtually maintenance-free, doesn't dent, don't have to paint it, plus termites don't like to eat it. Brick also offers excellent thermal insulation characteristics. Cha-ching! Saves you money in the environment by using less power for heating and air conditioning. Now, this is not just any brick. This brick and the many others like it that I'm asking you to buy is made primarily from rich clays and shales. Each is fire-baked to perfection at 1800 degrees. I've done the homework for us, and to my knowledge, this is the only brick to have received the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. Every brick comes with a 100-year guarantee. It's made by the largest American-owned brick manufacturer, the Acme Brick Company of Texas, in operation since 1881. 129 years. Now there's a guarantee with value. At their brick.com website, you'll see they know their business. With your building project being such an important investment, it makes sense to have a company like Acme Brick on your team. Warren Buffett, he owns Berkshire Hathaway, one of the most expensive stocks in the world, and he only invests in quality and buys a company for its efficient management. Well, he loves this brick so much, he bought the company. Now that's a testimonial. With inflation looming on the horizon, it may well be a good time to invest in brick. He might even say it's as good as gold, even though it's red. I encourage you to contact Acme Brick today to place your order. And if you can afford it, buy some Acme Bricks for your community as well. Let's pump that economy.
So there you have it. A word from someone else's sponsor. That was Mark Mueller from Toronto. All right, 4 people watching. Hey, it's a party in here. Who's out there? Make sure you comment if you're watching. And if you can hear me, love Acme. Well, my favorite part of that video is when Mark says to buy some bricks for your community. That's funny. That was funny. Yeah. I'm sure there was a couple of places during the riots in the States. Yeah, buy some bricks for your community. It's funny. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I would buy bricks from Mark. I would if I was building something that required, protection from termites and stuff. So, all right, there you go. That was our moment of excitement, our non-sponsor. But, what time? How are we doing for time here today? Oh, it's not too bad. Getting close to the musical segment. Tonight's musical segment will be... hold on, let me just hide that there. Okay. So tonight's musical segment goes back. This whole thing goes back a long time. There's a story around this musical segment that's coming up. Well, it's 2 stories, really. Back in the, probably 2006 or 2007, I purchased a MacBook that had GarageBand, and I had purchased a keyboard, and I was doing lots of kind of Madonna dance style music, and that I kind of found that really didn't suit my voice. My music doesn't even suit my voice. But so I ran an ad in Craigslist. I said I was looking for a female vocalist somewhere along the lines of Madonna, Lady Gaga, to produce some songs. And the crazy part about Craigslist, it's a double-edged sword or whatever. It's like you can get the craziest people, or you'll meet like the most talented people. Basically about 7 girls responded, and I kind of sat and had an interview with about 4 of them. One was like an opera singer, and she sang, and I thought, wow, good. But she had, totally admittedly had lots of mental health issues. She couldn't even commit to what we were talking about. It was like, okay, well, yeah, why'd you answer the ad? But then there was a kind of a Serbian or Yugoslavian girl, and she responded, and I said, okay, well, I'll meet you at the A&W on Hastings. This was funny. So this was like, literally around 2006, 2007. So I show up, and it turns out she's like 16 years old. And she's there with her mother, 4 of her younger brothers and sisters. Like there's like 8 of them. I guess they thought maybe I was a predator, But it was funny because I felt like I was like, what was this? Like, to catch a predator, to catch a producer. It's like, what? But I was cool. I was there for the music. I wasn't there for anything else. I had my laptop. I played her some of the songs I was working on, but it was very odd meeting at the A&W with 10 of this girl's whole family. And I'm positive her mother didn't allow her to be anywhere near me. It was pretty funny. But this gets to the musical segment here. I did meet this girl, Tarina. Her name is Tarina Armstrong. And amazing singer, just amazing singer, probably the best singer, female vocalist that I know personally. And we hit it off really well. Worked on a few songs. Never released anything, but it was a really good project. And then she went on to do, she actually was in my band for a while. We did have, a separate thing. That was when I had an 8-piece band. But, so yeah, she put out a whole bunch of stuff. And at one point she called me and wanted me to be in her video. I had to play a Coke dealer. So what's coming up next is the video of me playing a Coke dealer. I guess I'm typecast, really. But let me just take a look here. Okay. Hey, 4 people. Hello, everybody. Make sure to leave a comment. But yeah, here we go. Tarina Armstrong. This is her own original song. And hold on. I got to do the bullshit here. Hold on. Okay, share screen.
She said, to get mine. Worked so hard to control it. just a playgirl. She gets ecstatic when she's putting on her makeup, looks in the mirror at her pretty young face. She gets excited when she thinks about attention, like a star, like a star. She gets ecstatic when she's putting on her makeup, looks in the mirror at her pretty young face. She gets excited when she thinks about attention, like a star. Like a spiral, I'm on a downward spiral. I'm on a downward spiral. I'm just a playgirl.
So there you have it, Tarina Armstrong, Playgirl. Great singer. She can really belt out a. I haven't talked to her in like face to face probably in 10 years, but I follow her on Facebook. She was touring with I believe like a kind of a hotel tourist band, like a really good solid R&B band for a while, but then I think she got married. Great. Well, the reason why I put that on is if you stay till the end of the show, I do my only duet ever with Tarina. So how's everybody doing tonight, Friday night? This is the one that you posted a picture with of you a few years back. Who knows? I don't know. You know, so many women, Tom. No, I'm not sure. Probably not sure. Well, I did recently post a song from a friend of mine, another female vocalist. If you look on my band name Generator, it's kind of she's kind of a adult model dominatrix, but also does music, really good music. I've worked with her too as well. Actually, we put out one song. I'll put that on a show in the future or something. I like collaborating with people. Like I really do. Just more or less having the time to do music like that. It's not like you can just, oh yeah, I gotta make music and not pay my bills. So yeah, you gotta. Yeah, that's why I gotta get a job. Yeah. So I've been interviewing a couple places, and it's got to happen soon. I'll tell you. But the one that I got a good vibe for is a work at home customer service agent. I told her, I said, she told me how much it was. It was pretty bad, but I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'll do it. Not to leave my house at all. It's like, it's like $5 less an hour than my last job. But, you go to work, you buy Starbucks, you go have lunch, you take the bus, all that shit. Fuck. It's cheaper to stay at home. I mean, really. And I love talking to people on the phone, as long as they don't, don't Google me. Well, the good part now, I think, of being Googled while job hunting is that there's so many Mark Mirandas now in the world. So, if they Google me, they'll be, wow, I don't know which one he is. I hope he's not the guy with the beard. My biggest mistake in comedy was using my real name. That was my biggest mistake. Because if someone Googles you, they're like, okay, I don't like this guy's stuff. I'm actually going to have to change my name in the real world to a fake name. Like, I'm going to go and get my name changed. It's like easier. I don't know how hard it is. I'm sure, you got to go through some stuff, but, take my old, anybody can steal it. It's always funny when people say, oh, aren't you worried about someone stealing your identity? I'm like, yeah. You can take all the bad credit. Maybe they'll pay my bills. Yeah. But, okay, what's the next segment of the show? What do we got? I will do a segment here, and then we're going to open the phone lines in about 5-10 minutes. And then we'll have another musical segment at the end of the show. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. So, still no viewers on Twitter. Wow. Weird crowd. No one watches live shit. But, okay, so, whoever's watching right now, make sure that, when the show's done, you go to Whiteboard Jungle on YouTube. Search Whiteboard Jungle on YouTube and follow the YouTube. That's the thing right here. 5 new followers. Come on. I know you can do it, I want you to put on your whiteboard, remember to follow Whiteboard Jungle. And then send me a picture of that. Let's make it virus or viral or whatever it is. So, the next segment of the show, I was doing some art before I, got into this whole work situation where I don't have work. So, my focus has been that, not, doing art, because art's pretty time consuming. But I was working. This is a work in progress. Here it is. Let's even put a background on that. How does that work? Oh, I know how to do it. This is the 50-cent version. So this is painting still work. I got to finish the background. I'm not really sure where I want to go with the background. But this is a portrait of Julia Ann is her name. She's a porn star from probably started in the mid-90s. She's still out there, still doing it, working. But this is her with her pets. In a way, I'm glad it took me a little longer because her pet lizard died since I started this painting. So anyway, so I'm hoping to finish that as soon as I get rolling here on the job. So that's my art of the week. It's my closest to finished, I would say. Right now, I have a whole bunch of other ones that I'm kind of working on. But it's got a chunk. So that's my artwork of the week, let's say. But I like how the lizard's coming out. He's coming out pretty good. Yeah, I got to kind of darken him up, and I believe I got to fix the dog tattoo on her because I think that's another one of her pets who's moved on. But anyhow, that's the work of the week. Any comments? No comments. Hope you're all out there enjoying the show. Might open the lines up here pretty soon. Hopefully we'll get a call in. Do a little call section of the show. We did it last week. I keep getting this maniac from Scotland calling. I don't know how he fucking got my number. But he's an astrophysicist. I'm actually prepared tonight with some hard-hitting questions for this guy. See if if he calls. He might not even call. Who knows? Where is he at? Maybe he's not even watching. He's probably watching Coronation Street with his wife Mabel or whatever her fucking name is. Dude's nuts. But he might call in. The lines are open, on both sides of the Rockies. I used to watch Art Bell all the time. And he's like, west of the Rockies, call this number. And the Art Bell fans, I think, Tom, you're an Art Bell fan. I thought maybe, possibly. Are you an Art Bell fan, Tom? He passed away. Art Bell passed away a couple of years ago. But, on a future show, I have a whole crazy story about something on Art Bell. Art Bell is he's kind of a radio host from the 90s, pretty much. Oh wait, I'll get back into Art Bell later. I think I have a call in. Oh, look here, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me set this up here. Hold on there, Uncle Fergus.
Hi, Mr. Carson. How are you?
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to try to put the phone up here. Okay. Can you hear me?
Hi, Mr. Carson. How are you? It's been many, many years since I was on your show.
It was last week.
I know. Lonnie Anderson and what was his name? Elliot Gould.
That was last week, man. But
that was 1979.
But I've been going over the analytics of the show, and I've noticed when you come on, we go from 1 viewer to 0 viewers.
I don't know. Maybe they don't understand my humor or my personality.
I have a belief. We have to gain the trust. Okay.
What's that?
Okay. We have to gain the trust of the audience. So I've done a little trust test for you. Okay, Fergus. So we can get our customers.
I have to gain what? I have to gain my breasts. What?
Trust.
I have to gain my trust.
No, our 1 viewer has to gain your trust. So I prepared a little trust test for us, okay?
Is this like some kind of philosophy or something?
Well, no, I have a feeling the audience doesn't believe you're Scottish.
Hey,
okay.
They can come over here and have a piece of shortbread, and I'll show them who's Scottish.
Okay, so I got a little questionnaire for you. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Who is Doug Cowie or Cowie?
Who is Doug Cowley?
Yeah.
He owns a little chipper shop down the road, Dougie Cowley.
Okay. You got that one wrong.
No, Dougie Cowley. He owns the chipper shop.
Okay, maybe it's the same guy because he's a famous Scottish footballer.
Footballer. Was he a Celtic or what was he?
I don't know. I didn't Google that much.
Was he Hearts? Was he Scottish Hearts?
Well, he won 20 cups, whatever that means, and
20 caps.
And he died in November, so he's big news right now in Scotland.
I have not been listening to the news because of Mr. The Prime Minister has been bothering me a few weeks ago.
Okay, so you're from Dundee, you say, right? Dundee?
Yeah.
Okay. The city of Forfar is north, south, west, or east of Dundee?
City of Forfar.
Yeah.
You're pronouncing that wrong, my man. It's Forfar.
Okay. Is it north, south, west, or east of Dundee?
Let me get out my compass.
Hey, no fucking Google. No Google, man.
I'm getting out my compass, Moira. Where's my fucking compass? Where's Forfar?
Forfar.
Forfar.
I think it's far from where you live.
It might be. I don't drive.
Well, it's.
I don't have a fucking license,
Yeah, but if you're walking with, like, say, your sheep, it's probably about a 5-minute walk from Dundee.
Oh, you mean Arbroath, Oh, yeah, Forfar. Oh, yeah.
Now you Google remember.
It's around Kilmaker. Yeah. Moira is very quick with the Google.
So it's north of Dundee. Okay, moving on. The next question.
Go ahead.
What is the official animal of Scotland?
The official animal. I think we have many official animals of Scotland. We have an official bird.
Okay, I'm starting to think you're closer to Scotch tape than Scotland. The official animal of Scotland is the unicorn. You believe that shit?
You're fucking mixing us up with the Irish.
No, it's you. Hey, I Googled this shit. It's the unicorn. Remember? Well, it's funny because the Irish Rovers used to do the unicorn song. Remember? Sing us at a bar. You know? The Irish Rovers. The luckiest of all was the unicorn.
Yeah, you just said Ireland, Irish. You didn't say Scottish
no, but
Rovers, you fucking gobshite.
No, Scotland. I said Scotland is the unicorn. It's funny that the Irish Rovers would do a song about this.
They stole it from us. Fuck yeah, they fucking steal everything from us.
Okay, here we go. What is the largest city in Scotland?
The largest height.
Yeah, come on, you gobshite. What's the largest fucking city in Scotland?
You can't say gobshite without the fucking accent, you fucking gobshite. Jesus Christ, you sound like a fucking Canadian saying gobshite. Fucking, you gotta say it properly, you fucking monster.
So
the largest what?
Largest city in Scotland.
Glasgow.
Okay, finally. Wow, I'm starting to believe you live there, maybe.
You don't want to be going to Glasgow.
Okay.
As a Canadian, very rough town. It's like going to fucking the bad side of Montreal, the English side.
I like the Frenchies. Okay. Here in Canada, we call 911 in case of an emergency. What number do you call in Scotland in an emergency?
999 is fucking simpler.
Okay, there you go. Got that one. Okay.
Moira, you wouldn't believe the fucking questions he's asking me. Fucking Christ, Jesus. Fucking Moira's gonna. Oh yeah, Moira tracked your IP down to your address.
Well, next time, could she, send me a better picture of her titties if she's trying to track me?
We saw the video you just played where some fancy girl getting cocaine and walked up to your front door.
You like that, eh? That was.
You recognize the door, that's for sure.
I'm a good actor. I believed. I wanted coke when I saw that. The town of St. Andrews is known.
Hey, that's where we golf.
Okay. What is it? What's its real term is? Home of golf.
Real term for what? Golf?
Home of golf. It's the home of golf. St. Andrews.
Well, we play the Lynx. We play the
Yes.
Lynx golf.
Yes, you got that. Okay, I got more. I only got a couple more here. Let's see.
I didn't know this was going to be fucking Alan's fun. Fucking asking me a bunch of fucking questions.
I applied for a job that was hosting a trivia night. You know, I might send them.
I hope you get the job, Mr. Carson. You know, I loved being on your show in 1979 with Elliot Gould and Lonnie Anderson. Fuck, that was fucking wonderful time for me.
Oh, the good days. Good days. You know.
Yeah, Mr. Carson.
What was his?
Fantastic day.
Yeah. You know, the great Cardino or whatever. Okay, Scotland is the home to the oldest blank in Europe.
The oldest fucking castle.
Wrong. One more guess, and then
We got fucking old castles up here.
yeah. Well, yeah, but that's no. It's home to the oldest what? Sure, they got old castles.
We got Bonehenge. We got Bonehenge.
No.
That's before the fucking Greeks.
The oldest tree in Europe. It's kind of like you. It's a twisted yew. It's been around for 3,000 years.
EWE?
Yeah, YEW. Twisted,
Aye,
a twisted
like a
yew.
sheep. Aye, I
No.
get it.
Okay, this one here gets the last
Very
question.
funny, Mr. Carson.
Last question for you. What are
Aye.
tatties?
Hey, Moira, Alan's got one more question for me.
You might need her help on this one. What are tatties and neeps?
Jesus, stop the daddies and me. Did you get that can of haggis I sent to you?
No, not yet. It's held at customs. It's illegal in Canada.
No, I got it for my daughter. She got it in Canada too, right? So what you do is you fucking take your haggis
Yeah.
and you mix it with your candies and your meat.
Okay. Good.
That's your fucking potatoes and your parsnip.
Yeah.
You fucking got shite.
I knew you'd get that one. Okay, so maybe you got half the questions right. So you might just be in somewhere in Montreal for all I know, really.
My geography's a bit off as I get older there, Mr. Carson. Just like you and Jay Leno driving in your cars, you know.
I'm doing a new show. Instead of coffee, comedians in cars getting coffee, I'm going to do.
I heard you screwing over my Irish friend Conan. You fucking gobshite, Mr. Leno.
Okay, you just ruined the punchline. Now I forgot what joke I was about to say.
That's because you're not good.
Good one. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Fuck you.
I'm on it. He's dropping me up on me here. That's the fucking bastard.
So I have a question for you. What is it the Scottish people don't like about Canadians? What would you say that is?
Well, you're arrogant.
Fuck off.
You think you're the greatest country in the world. Scotland is the greatest country in the world.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Okay, sure. Maybe. I've never been there.
You think you're doing your peacekeeping and all of that stuff.
I find the bagpipes, they just remind me of, what the sound of screaming children is.
But isn't it strange on Remembrance Day, or as we call it, Armistice Day, that you have the bagpipes playing in Ottawa, don't you?
Well, yeah, sure. We kind of like that.
So don't be dissing the bagpipes. You're dissing yourself.
And the kilts, kind of, I don't know. Something weird about that too.
The ladies love the kills. you all walking around in your trousers. Yeah. Who walks around in trousers all bound it up?
You make it seem so creepy. Anyways, okay. So Uncle Fargus.
It's Fergus.
You gobshite.
I fucking can't even say the second word properly.
I forgot to put the picture of Fergus. I can't find it. No, there he is. Okay, hold on. There he is.
Here we go. The picture once again. I got pictures of you, Mr. Carson.
Okay, man. Till next time.
Man, what does that mean? What is this, 1969? Hey, man, what are you, Shaft?
Okay, dude. Dude, we gotta go.
Hey, oh, Jesus, what is this fucking... Hey, where's Will Smith? Hey, Laura, call Will Smith.
So, well, how about that? Yo, bro, we gotta go.
Hi, well, Mr. Carson. I do have a few words for you.
Okay, sure. What?
An Irishman and a Scotsman and an Englishman, they go into the pub.
Okay.
You know, they go in with their wives. They all have their wives with them. You know, I got Moira. You know,
Okay.
The Englishman's got Mrs. Williams. And the Irishman's got Mrs. O'Reilly. So the Englishman goes, we'll have 3 teas, please. And as the waitress brings up the teas, the Englishman looks at his wife and says, do you want honey? Honey? And I look at him like, oh my God, he's complimenting his woman. So I say, do you want sugar? Sugar. And then the Irishman looks at us both. He goes, hey, do you want milk, you big fucking cow?
Okay, on that note.
Hey, that's a good one.
Okay. Okay. See you, Fergus. Till next
You want
week.
to know about the one and the Pope and the
No.
Catholic Church?
Save that one for next week.
I will.
Okay. See ya.
I hear you can have some more music on your television here.
Yeah.
What's got the chance?
I
Figured out the channels.
You're gonna see my first duet.
That's not with Lonnie Anderson, is it?
No. Watch the show.
That would be fantastic. I miss Lonnie, yes.
Watch the show.
Rest in peace, Lonnie. Rest in
Okay. See you later. Wow. Well, there you have Uncle Fergus. He had a good session tonight. It was good. Oh, Mary Michelle, how's it going? Posting with the how's it going? I didn't see you there while I was doing my segment. He was good. Yeah, he's funny. He's an astrophysicist from Scotland. Yeah, he does say some pretty weird shit. I'm not sure if he's from Scotland, though. I'm not sure if I'm buying that. He didn't know where far was. You know, when far was actually pretty close. For a place that was pretty close, far, he didn't know where it was. Okay, here's an interesting little thing here. I put this under comedy, but I've never done it. It's never been done live. So, and it's not really a comedy more than it's a, what is it? A philosophy. kind of like the smart guns that I was talking about earlier. So here's my take on daylight savings time, because what pisses me off is they're always moving the clock back and forth, and everybody's getting mad about it. It's like, whatever. So this is my take on what I would do if I was running the whole thing. We have the technology to make a second longer or shorter based on the amount of sunlight that's happening. So what you would do is, when the days get shorter, you would make the second longer. The sun will always go down at 9 o'clock. And then in the summertime, you just make the seconds longer and the sun goes down. You know what I'm saying? So we can adjust the second to match the sun. So the only difference will be the average work week in the winter would be super short. And in summer, it would be kind of long or regular to what it kind of is now. So, yeah, so you get to work. The sun is coming up. It's 8 o'clock. And you leave work at around 4, and you got another 2-3 hours of sunlight. Except, really, in reality, that day in the winter would be actually about, kind of you'd show up at work for about 4 hours, which is good. Why not? I'm all for the 4-day work week, basically. It's like, pay everyone a full 5 days worth of time, and, everyone works 4 days. But my point is that you would change you'd have like a universal clock that's an AI clock that changes all the seconds to match the sun. So the sun will always go down at the same time any day, no matter what. You just sleep longer in the winter. Okay, so that's one part of the joke section. So yeah, this is kind of getting into the pervert zone, but it has to be done. So how people always post pictures of their food. Everyone calls it food porn. It's like food porn, food porn. I'm tired of your food porn. I don't mind it, actually. When I see food, I'm like, wow, if it looks good, it's good. But, so I decided to create some porn movie titles. So if you were it was an actual movie that you would see, say, on Pornhub, but it was just food porn, where, people is just food. It's not to be confused with porn with food, which is a thing. I don't know why. So here we go. Food porn movie titles. Shaved Asian Twinkies. Waiting for your laughter on that. Zucchini bukkake. That's a tough one because if I've told that joke to people and some of them don't know what bukkake is. So Google that if you don't know. Salad tossing salad. These are food porn movie titles. The Gourdy Hole, papaya, and it's okay. He's my step potato. I love that one the best. That cracks me up. Oh, 5 viewers. Woohoo! All right. Rocking it up. 0 viewers on everywhere else, but so yeah, it's rocking on Facebook tonight. So I believe I've covered everything except for the musical segment that we will go out with. So earlier I was talking about Tareen Armstrong. She was the girl in the video I played earlier. Great songwriter. And singer, does lots of variations of styles. So when back in the day, around 2010, I had an 8-piece band going here, and she was one of the kind of basically singers, really. And this next video, or this video I'm going to close out with, is a duet of a cover song. Tom Waits song, actually. It's kind of a different arrangement than normal. But anyway, so I'm going to leave you with that. But make sure to go to 5 YouTube subs. So yeah, so go to the YouTube page, sub, because it's just I got to get followers, really, at the end of the day. If it's going to be worth it to do the show, I enjoy it. It's fun. But anyways, so see you next week on the Whiteboard Jungle. Hopefully have some different musical guests coming, and maybe an interview. Who knows? Anyways, have a good night. I'll leave you with this duet with me and Tarina Armstrong. Where is it? Okay. Share that.
was sweet.
I'll forget.
That's really funny.